But if you are with one wife there, sometimes you have to minimize it. You have to try to go 5 rounds or maybe 6 rounds. Well, Mr. Bentel, this question that you just raised, family, we prioritize family in every walk of life. It's true that John Dramani Mahama is my uncle from the same community. But I don't. Well, my uncle is a president. He has ever been a president.
And still vying for.
And still vying for. He's coming back.
You see.
He's coming back, sitting on that chair again.
So he's coming to succeed Nanado.
He's going to become president.
What's your ground?
I said, last time, if you go back to my interviews,
manhood problem and to solve, will you give the person a woman to try?
No.
So how would the person test it?
The person.
Akan TV, the internet, the bro. Subscribe for more.
No, I'm free. I go rena so. You want so. I'm ramet yeah. Susumu jebu. I go rena so. You want so ramet yeah. Susumu jebu. Any day maybe sanka mosum. Abosum sum. Any Christo sum. Why yeah. The creative director, Baba Dinebra, director too, Baba Church, Miami, New Eti Robert Bento, Yetio, Kaya City, Sempa, with the Mayatano.
Ebusia Akan TV asan tenase yo, sunsum twehwemu atenase. Chief na chena, etene nka che yie. Papa edi eja, onu apotwe ne ho se oye gonja de hye kronkron na oye sunsumni a na anu no woka asem bi ende me se de awono se asem o da ho akaya chief na chena na de say
you na ofie fantasy mo kwanti say
aye de yankopɔ de bi o hye atamfo na ebre
to nokre
hasu te say
o ahasu ye ahade boko boni bia ni ha ye 2 days yenam say adwuma no dɔɔso no amanfo mo frɛfrɛ na amanfo mota ba no entia de chia o time no enhyeda ni ho sa ti boni bia na ha
adwuma ne koso
adwuma de koso yie nipa de sene de say wo ye papa wo ye ma wo ho wo ye boni so a wo ye ma ho ti edipa na eto no ho tambia wo ka na kore no amanfo mo tie wo no tambia wo tie aka na kore kyerɛ mo a na mo ti bi hu say de wo ka na ye na kore mo a obia di ni problem ba wo na wotimi solve problem manwa so no so kwa kwachiro bi say sene si o ye we ni amame enti me de aside de me di man penyimfo no na penyimfo no mo da fom no aside ni nyina me de mo.
There are a lot of spiritualists over here in Ghana.
Very well.
And the question is, are they helping?
Well, this question that you are asking me is quite very interesting. That you see people depict themselves as spiritualists, meanwhile they are green snakes under green grass. You understand what I'm saying? People have seen spiritual as an enterprise that fetch them money. You understand? As a spiritual line, as in the Christian world. You understand? And that even in some part of the Muslim world too, is happening here in Ghana. Not only in Ghana, in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? But what I will tell people is that anything you are doing, you should know that one day you'll be accountable to whatever you have left behind. You understand? A man should be remembered with a good name. You understand? Even good name is better than wealth. And you understand what I'm saying? So myself, as I am here, my predecessors, during their tenure, they never take money as a priority, that like as a means of helping people, as something that they will consider before helping you. When you come to them, whether you have money or you do not have money, they will help you for you to pay them off the day that they never ask of you. You understand what I'm saying? When you do something good for somebody, the person will come and reward you. Though we said Papa Yasa, but Maminka Sambi, if Papa Yasa then the world will not be existing at all. What I say, because if you say good people have ended, people have finished, it's not true. You understand? So those who are doing the spiritual work, there are many. Yes, yes, people who are doing the spiritual work. Anybody who comes out, he says that his grandfather is this, his grandfather is this. Even when he knows very well that his grandfather has no race. In the spiritual world, he still claims that his grandfather. You understand?
You forced to make his grandfather spiritualist.
Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, his grandfather was a Pan tapper.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You ask yourself, in Africa, Africans, we are all known as traditionalists, but it's not everybody whom that we have spirit. You understand? Because we have people who are warriors, who are warlords of every tribe. You understand? And every tradition. It's not everybody who's a warlord. There's the warlords, and there are people who are the chamis, that like the messengers.
The linguists and stuff.
You understand, the linguists and then stuff. You understand? So you can't tell me that your father, who was a messenger to the king, was a chief, a bosmura. You understand, or chami, or you understand? You don't do that. Everybody in every walk of life, you have where you are belonging to. You understand? I think, Mr. Bentel, this remind me quite a while ago. You came to Damango here in Savannah region, and then I make some pronouncement about certain things that are going to happen in Ghana. You know, I'm somebody that I'm not a comedian or comedic spiritualist, and I'm not a celebrity spiritualist. You understand what I'm saying? I am a spiritualist who sees vision. Something that will favor the country and something that will bring good to Ghana. You understand? Bring good to my community, my region, and then my country at large. So I don't come out to make pronouncements unnecessarily.
How?
You understand? Because I know it's so damning. If I make any prediction, I don't even make prediction. I make pronouncement. Because I know what I say is going to come.
You are cocksure of whatever
I say, I should not say something, then you call me later, I'll give you reason. Like one spiritualist who has ever said that something will happen. If it didn't happen, they should come and cut off his head. Knowing fully well that what he said is a lie.
And the person wanted name.
He wanted name. He just wanted to just say that to create people's attention. That
he's also there.
You understand? He's also there.
If you have forgotten him, he's lying somewhere around.
Very well. So he made that pronouncement. And later on, people asked him, and he was just murmuring around. You understand? I'm not that kind of a spiritualist. I am somebody that my ancestors have already put down good legacy.
But you know that initially I said I'll ask you a question. Because you have made the whole world know that you link to our former president, Mahama.
Very well.
Because you say you are his nephew, Abi.
Very well. Mr. Bentel, this question that you've just raised, family, we prioritize family in every walk of life. It's true that John Dramani Mahama is my uncle from the same community. But I don't choose side. And so when it comes to the spiritual world, I have people from MPP who are coming here to me. I don't want to mention names. In the central region, I have quite of MPs who are very close friends to me. Some people are even saying that I'm this. And then when you go to the Volta region, I have a couple of people. You understand? And then, of course, in Accra, around Ashaima area, I have big MDC wings there. And then, I am a father of all. When you are having any problem concerning political come and I will hijack the position for you.
But definitely, once something is in the heart, there's a saying in front. I do feel ye something coming to your house is now that President Nana Akufo-Addo is in power. Look at how he's helping Achim people. The same way that you also help Mahama to become president, he also help people which will help you. So why are you not taking side and you are saying MPP candidates come to, so you are helping all, you are father of all?
The thing is that
our own first too.
Yes, that one, what you are saying, let me tell you. Sometimes it's not a person that is having food. It's not that the person who is desperate to eat food that will eat food. But it's a person who has the food to eat. You understand? Sometimes when you come out to make pronouncement, You don't make pronouncements that will favor you. Make the pronouncement as it is clear to you. Something that you have seen in the vision. That is what you should do. Well, my uncle is a president. He has ever been a president.
And still vying for.
And still vying for. He's coming back.
Is that how you see it?
He's coming back, sitting on that chair again.
So he's coming to succeed Nanado.
He's going to become president.
What's your ground?
I said, last time, if you go back to my interviews, I was asked between MPP, their race, who was going to become their national chairman. And then, of course, if you go to too much GH TV, if you go there, I made the pronouncement like 2 weeks later. Then they went for the
election.
Then whatever I said and the pronouncements that I mentioned, all the names I mentioned, have all come true. And in NDC, when they were about going for their national delegates Congress, in your platform, I made mention of names that who were going to become chairman, who were going to become secretary, and whoever is going to.
I remember.
I said it. Then
the video delayed. If the video should have come before, then people will say that your prophecy came.
Everything I said, even when I said it, people call me, "Hey, Chief, Nachina, this pronouncement you're making is so damning. Why do you think Asedin Ketia will? Why did you say Asedin Ketia is going to become national chairman of NDC? When you know very well that Afoso Mpofu is a current chairman." I said, my brother, Afoso Mpofu, his time is gone. So when I checked from the start, I didn't see him. I see Asedin Ketia with his red cap on top, flying with success with his people. So whoever says whatever, it came to pass. And when I said Stephen Tim was going to become national chairman, it came to pass. And I said John Boydu was going to lose. He lost it. I said John Kodia, what's the name?
Justin Kodia.
Justin Kodia was going to become national secretary.
General secretary.
Mike Basintali, I said he was going to win his position. I mentioned a couple of names and then it all came to pass. You understand? I am just in my village here in Damangu, but I can see whatever that is happening in Ghana here. You understand what I'm saying?
It's prediction or it's prophecy?
It's prophecy that I make. It's something that comes to me.
From where?
From the spirit. That's my grandfathers, the ancestors. Whenever I go to make sacrifice, they will tell me this year, this is what is going to happen. You understand? This 2023, we should pray very well. We should pray very well. Sacrifices need to be made. A lot of car accidents will occur.
Yeah.
A lot of car accidents will occur this year.
And which mother's children will be sacrificed?
Well, nobody is sacrificing the other.
But there must be sacrifice. And wherever there's a sacrifice, there must be every subject and object.
Every region in Ghana should rise up and go back to their ancestors.
Yeah.
You understand? If you believe in where you are coming from, when they break, you should be able to thank to your elders, thank to your grandfathers. You understand? Then your grandfathers will now give the thanks to God. Are you getting what I'm saying? Whoever says that we don't worship God is a liar. God is not an enemy to anybody. He created the spiritual world and then he created us first. He created our religion first. Then he created Christianity and the Muslim. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that in every jurisdiction, there are steps to take before you reach the other step. You don't jump over one to go to the other.
But help me here. As a spiritualist, suppose something is going wrong in your community and you live in it, because there's a saying in tree that or Timubi. So you always pray that once you are with us, when we sleep well, because we know that anything coming to worry us in spirit, you see. Why do you always scare us? Yesterday I posted Sakumba video and somebody came to write this comment and I was looking offended. The person said, why do you always come to say negative about Ghana? Can't it be positive? Take your time. Always negative.
Very well. People sometimes, everybody has his way of thinking. I am a Ghanaian. I was born in Ghana here. I'm proud that I'm a Ghanaian and an African. I always wish good for my country and my community at large. I would never speak evil or ill about my country. But if I see anything ill about my country, I say it as it is. You understand? So that I don't come out to say something that is so damning, something that will bring down my reputation. You understand what I'm saying? You know, people are watching me. Last time, I can remember a man from North Korea. He called me, and he was 83 years, and then his manhood problem was his issue was a manhood.
83.
83 years.
83, what is he needing manhood for?
But is he not a human being? He needs to enjoy life.
Oh, Baba.
My brother, if you have
People are even 30, they're having problem. How much more 83?
Let me tell you, it is a very serious problem. If you are you are still within the ages of 30 and 50s, and you're complaining of your manhood, my brother, then what are you enjoying on earth?
50 crowd there we will consider.
So
by
what
80 there.
What are you enjoying?
By 80 there, he's going on.
My brother, the man, as I'm talking to you, is 83 years, but the bazooka is starting like that. You understand what I'm saying?
It's going to kill people's daughter.
It's good. It's good. As a man, as an African, if you don't have anything at all, you should be able to get a woman and let her sweat very well on bed. Kill her. You understand? Make love with her as if you are going to kill her. That shows that you are an African. If you don't have anything at all, the bazooka there.
If you make woman cry, you're not an African.
Let her sweat on the bed. Let her hear that you are entering the last point to the last point. From Warrentu to Sankpala, Sankpala to Wallantu. Let her understand that you are really a man. How will you see yourself as a man who has cars and all the possessions that you have in life, and you cannot satisfy your wife on bed? Somebody that is having that thing is choking her. Will she ever respect you?
But I think if it is youthful age, yeah, at least that one will be okay. But old people, old people competing us is dangerous.
Let me tell you, if you are within the ages of 83 and you cannot make love, it is a serious sickness. You need to treat it, because the more you have sex with a woman, the more your lifespan goes. Especially when
it's therapy.
It's therapy, especially when you are you are in the old age, and you are able to get the youthful age to make love with them. Your lifespan will go beyond expected. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Your lifespan will go more than expected.
So what happened to this? What happened to this 83 man?
At the age of 73 years, you are supposed to get, a side chicken. When I say side chicken, at the ages between 18 to 19 and 20, they are having
your girlfriend.
That's that one. If you are even sleeping there, she's giving you more electrons. She's giving you more electrons to life.
Are you sure that thing is correct?
She's giving you more lifespan.
Is it not fornication that you are promoting?
It's not fornication that I'm promoting.
How can someone who is older should have such a?
It's not a crime anyway. I have 5 wives.
And that one say wives. You are for, but this one say side.
Listen to me. The thing is, if you are a man, if the manhood was meant for one woman, it would have been called Penny. You understand? But anything with S plural, it means you can do as much. Even though
so sometimes there's S.
You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is that, listen to me. Within the ages of 90 years, you are supposed to still make love. You understand? Everybody deserves to live a better life and enjoy life. You understand what I'm trying to say? If a man is up to the ages of 40, a man lives more than 5 years without making love. When he bites you, it's like an African mamba. You know, an African mamba is a snake. The venom is the venom that it contains is very poisonous.
Very poisonous.
It will be around 14 megatons of poison. When the person bites you, it's just like a person. You are my brother. You are dead.
So are you encouraging?
As a man, I am encouraging men to have more sex.
More women.
More
or
sex.
One woman. One woman with more.
If you have your wife, there are certain things you need to consider. Every man, you need to study your woman. If your woman is a high libido type,
then you have a problem.
You understand? If her libido is higher than yours, you are supposed to have this man
extra. You have to go extra man.
So that even if she's passing by, you're standing kingering. She's going anywhere kingering. She's going anywhere. You see her, she's smiling at you kingering. You are going to work. You're kingering. anytime you want to fire. You understand?
I understand.
And there are other people who have been taken for granted. I mean, for this money ritual issue, people believe that people have made them, especially the Teachman boys and those small boys who have also made wear those things that you see me wearing, like art and craft, and then they are sitting down calling themselves spiritualists. You understand? And those people have taken them for granted and keeping them, exploiting them, lying to them, and taking them
And
for
why are you
granted.
specifying Teachman? Because we heard that even nodding here to people do same.
Well, the thing is, before somebody will come to the northern part of Ghana and you was come, then you didn't ask well. You don't just go to a spiritualist. You just see him online, you go to him. You have to ask about him. Ask about his race. Where is he coming from? Is he really who he is? You understand? You know, somebody who has rented an outside room or who has rented somebody's house, living in the single room, and then he is doing his business. When you come, he will dupe you and go. You understand? You understand? Because the house doesn't belong to him.
I understand.
But me, I have a lot of children. I have a lot of wives here. If I dupe you, where am I running to?
You leave them behind.
So where will I run and leave them?
You leave your house behind, then
So
I'll come and take it.
No, I can never do that. We go and just sweep.
And it is even disgrace to the president because you have linked yourself with him. So anything bad happen to you, it's a disgrace to your people. And then the incoming president, you said, you've disgraced him.
Very well. From my vision there, I've seen your mama sitting back on the chair.
But the last time the Sakumba also said he has seen Baumia sitting on the chair.
Baumia. Okay. Even the blind can tell the truth, not me. So it's okay.
You are the spiritualist. You are saying it. Which one do we believe? He made mention of Baumia. You are also saying your uncle.
Maybe he is speaking on his parochial interest.
No interest. He also consulted his spiritual, his gods, and this is what they came out with.
Has he ever made a pronouncement in Ghana that came true before?
Yeah, he made mention of AB Kansi own and came to Kisenachu own. He made pronouncement. Even that one is prophecy, and it came true.
Kisenachu issue.
Sakuma saw it coming.
Sometimes these are people, they are comedic pastors and comedic spiritualists. I don't want to go into the personality of somebody. That is his way of life. What I'm telling you is that if you are living in anywhere of the world and you are living in abroad, you are not working. You have document issue. You can consult me, and I'll consult my grandfathers who have never taken defeat before. I will consult them for them to take you out of the shame you are going through. You understand? I could remember Moses. Jami, he's a Gambian. He came all the way from Gambia to Banjul. That's from Banjul to Ghana here, and he was coming in Tamale. You understand? He called me Nachin and was crying. I have to send him transportation to go back to.
He came and someone scammed him.
Somebody scammed him.
Oh.
You know, the problem is some of the people who are watching the interviews and then the programs. When you are talking to somebody, you have agreed with the person you are going to come to him to help you. Now you are talking to another person. How can you use two eyes and look into one bottle? You understand?
It won't work.
Don't say because you are hungry you must eat every food.
Or you must eat with your two hands.
You understand? Some people, your destiny is not to eat
at any pot.
You understand? So if you are destined to eat some point and you rush over, you want to walk over faster than your shadow, I think you have a very big problem to.
For that one, they understand.
Yeah, so
and then I think you want to conclude because you are getting to the end. But help me here before you conclude, so that when you are concluding, you add that one too. Okay. There's this one I want to add because you first said in the olden days when your grandfathers were doing this work, they charged nothing. Recently, when we're going back to Kumasi, our last visit to Tamale, when we're going back to Kumasi, we saw Chief Agwezo going somewhere where Chief Agwezo claimed that there is where he also gathers people's problem and consult them to help. He made mention of the name. And then when Chief Agwezo was going, he was holding this small chicken, this small fowls. Then I asked him and said, oh, why he's going, they don't charge. They only take this small chicken. Then why you charge? Where the spirit is, they don't charge. But when people come to you, you charge. Differentiate for us.
Well, with the name you mentioned, what is
The chief Agbezo. I saw him going to solve people's problem somewhere, holding only chicken, small.
Every
chicks.
door, every room has its doors. You understand? A problem that is the padlock. Every padlock has its keys. Maybe the room that Chief Agbozo was going to open, the key that he would use to open it is the one he was holding. You understand? Somebody who is dying of poverty, dying of shame and anger, and then he comes to you are carrying chicken. You understand? You cannot do anything. The more sacrifice you made, the more you make it in life. You understand? I will not
Chika, more sacrifice, more sources.
Very well. And one thing Nachina will tell you that I have never go to Garche.
What is Garche?
Garche means go to kettle. That is where they sell kettle. Like you go to butcher house or maybe go to market and take pictures of cows and send to people.
So people do that.
People do that. People do, sometimes they go to where
they kill
animals and send pictures. If you said somebody says you said somebody should buy cow, you should be able to send the person video. Let the person see the cow with the eyes, and when you are killing the cow, let the person see where you are killing the cow. Let you yourself be involved in killing the cow, or where they are killing the cow, you should be present there. Should show that you are really doing the good work. You understand what I'm saying? So me, virtually anybody who has ever contacted me, I've never taken anybody for granted. I've prioritized people's problems as mine because nobody knows tomorrow. Today that I am here, today that I am sitting down here claiming and saying my ancestors have done smart, it's because they have done good. That's why I'm proud of them. If my grandfathers had done bad,
you won't be proud of mentioning their name.
Are you listening to me? So if you're having spiritual marriage issue, money problem, are you getting what I'm saying? You are not being able to get document, disappointment and other issues. You can contact me 024-854-2226 024-854-2226. Obet me a frame me one-on-one. Now frame me video call. O frame me a problem no ebesi. E kwatini na nyejuma a document issue na how e sika kwai mu na how. And say o pese wo kwa kontu. And say obi no ebu kwasia. If somebody have taken your wife have run away, or somebody have taken your wife for granted, somebody is making love with your wife, come and I'll let the person know that.
But that one there is not spiritual. If somebody is making love with your wife, it means you couldn't perform well, and that person has performed well, so the wife has chosen him.
You know, I don't want us to broaden the conversation. I would have gone deep into what you are saying.
But summarize it.
Women are like babies. You understand? If you are with toffee, they are easily
to attract it.
You understand
to the toffee.
So that one, a woman, even your mother, who gave birth to you, your colleague, your age mate can come and see your mother and make love with her. You understand what I'm saying? So women depends on how you handle them. You understand what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you can even make love, perform very well with a woman, and she still go out and cheat.
That one there is for sure.
You understand? So you can give her all the needs and she still go out and cheat on you. So that one, and even men too, some women they give you all they need and then you still go out and cheat. That one is natural. Sometimes, but there's a spiritual way we solve them.
So it's not physical.
It's not physical. And if you are somebody who has been living for a long time, we don't have children, childbearerness, if you come to me, I can be able to help you solve it. And if you are there, you are looking for position, or you are trying to make like people, you want to make fame, like favor of people. When you come to Nachina, you contact me on this number 024-854-2226. 2226. You can call me video call one-on-one and talk to me, and your problem shall never be the same. I would have want to make a lot of pronouncement, but time is no more because I have a lot of people that I am attending to. As you have come, you see the number of cars that are parked outside. You know, if I'm deceiving people, nobody would be attracted to come. So if your manhood is even completely down, you can contact me. You understand? I'm not selling herbal medicine.
I think you are much interested in manhood.
This is what I've come to realize.
That's your only specialty.
I am very special in every walk of life. Like I've been doing this money issue, doing a lot of things for people. But the manhood issue, my brother, I don't want to mention names. A bishop called me in Canada and was crying.
Bishop can pray and then his manhood will work. So why is he calling you? Prayer can do all.
Prayer can do all, and
He will pray, then the angel who repairs manhood will come and repair.
It's not true that an angel will repair it.
But the angels who do
if your knife is sharp, you don't use it to cut big items.
But when they give to your gods, what would they do to it? They will do work. The same work that the angel Gabriel and Co will also do.
I will not just give it to the spirit and the work. I will do spiritual work and then I will do the medicine. Prepare it.
You combine the two.
The moment you start taking it, 7 days, you say I'm the one who came and hold your manhood and you are not performing. You understand?
Then the Osof will do only one. Osof will only pray.
Me, if you want, I can do the manhood for you. If you're working it to be knocking your lapses, your lapses, even up to your knees. You understand? I can do it up to 15 inches, 10 inches.
How will you work?
But I'll give you the medicine. You'll be applying it, drinking it, eating it, and chopping it. You'll be eating some, drinking it, bathing it. It's traditional. For the 7 days, you should.
So when someone comes for manhood problem and it is solved, will you give the person a woman to try?
No.
So how will the person test it?
The person, anybody calling you, has a mindset that he has a wife or he has a girlfriend.
But somebody may not have.
If it's not,
so you want to try.
So why are you carrying Ghana?
You want to get prepared first. When there's any match,
you have to defend yourself.
But he wants to be sure that it has worked.
As a man, opportunity can arrive at any point in time. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
One woman too can be suffering the way you are suffering, and then she wants you to, to give it to her very well. You understand? I can go as long as, I can start making love with my wife like I can start making love with my wife like 11 in the night, and then we'll close 4:15 in the morning. You understand?
Then your wives have problems.
So when you close,
are they okay with you?
When you close from 4:15, by the next 2 hours, take tea. Then if she's standing when she's still on the bed, go and deal with her. You understand? But if you are with one wife there, sometimes you have to minimize it. You have to try to go 5 rounds or maybe 6 rounds. With one wife, at least 5 rounds.
There's some women that are crying.
But every woman needs it. Every woman needs it. That is the thing that will bring happiness to life. You understand? It brings peace to the house. It brings happiness to the house. Like she will be respecting you. She will greet you more than 10 times a day.
Because of the performance.
See, there are women who are married and have given birth up to 5 children. And they are still virgins. Do you know why they are still virgins? Because a man has not reached a point before. Women are suffering. Women are suffering. You just hold something small like this and say you are a married man. Something gully, melete like this. Something small like that. Like Talia or Indomie Talia. Small one like that. It cannot even go to the last point. It didn't even go to the first station. The first junction, it didn't get there. Left to the third junction. The third junction is for people with bazooka who are up to 14 inches and 11 inches and 12 inches. And that's the last point. The last point is that the woman will be crying. She'll be doing as if she's crying. You understand? That means that you are able to give it.
She has reached the peak.
She has reached her peak. And then she would respect you more. She would even respect you more than her biological parents. You understand? Because you have made her happiness.
So if a woman doesn't respect you, it means there's a question mark on your man.
On your manhood. You understand what I'm saying? Because she knows how important you are to her.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank you for this strong advice.
Very well. So please, you can contact me 024-854-2226. You might have gotten your own problem that I didn't mention it here. This is online. There are other issues that I didn't mention. And if you have any of this problem and you see me, before you come, you have to believe that I can be able to help you. The mindset that I cannot help you, there's no way I can help you.
That woman, that man who called me that he spoke against you, and then something happened to him at Italy. That story I've not heard again. How is it going?
To err is human and forgive.
It seems I'm not being fair to them. And since then, they haven't called me. I've lost their contact too. Because the man was complaining bitterly that after talking against you, his brother is.
I did it because I want everybody to know that I'm not a social media spiritualist. So you can't just sit down and maybe classify me as those people who sit down to make business online. So if you speak evil against me or speak ill against me, I have to let you see something that will differentiate me from those people. I have to let you know that I'm a man out of men.
But somebody will tell me that go and spoil me, you have it, but go and do it well, you don't have it. If the person came to you for help, you couldn't have help, but destroying him, you have destroyed.
No.
How is it so?
No way.
But it has happened.
No, I don't destroy anybody unless you call it upon yourself. During my grandfather's tenure, when he was riding the horse, you cannot sit on the chair where he's passing by. You have to sit. You have to squat. You understand? To show that he's bigger than you. You understand? So if what the ancestors have done, and we're in the 21st century, we're no more living that kind of life. But you should give respect and credit to somebody who is bigger than you, or someone who pulls himself as a spiritual man. He needs to be respected. Sometimes people don't just contact us because of their problem to be solved. Sometimes they want to learn. You understand?
For sure, that one is true. Many people learn from the problem.
So if you know where you are coming from, people have called me. Nothing have been able to say this. You said nothing. Oh, this dreaming. So you said this as this. When I did this, I really see the truth. So that's life. Your good name will be mentioned everywhere, even when you are no more. But if you are out there just to be saying all sort of things, I warn people who make all kind of comment to people. It's not the right thing. Sometimes you need to go to somebody and put yourself before the person. The person will solve your problem.
He said our time is up. You have done very well.
Yeah.
But I'm praying that by the end of this 2024 election, you hear positive in Ghana. Because Ghana is the only place we have. We have nowhere
Ghana
apart from Ghana. So if you make it well, it will help us.
Yes, I encourage the youthful age.
And African too, we should start voting for youth. We should stop these old people voting for.
Well,
we should be proud of our youth.
That one, what you are saying is true. Menopause, or how do you do it?
Menopause and then papapause. Menopause is for men. Then papapause is for menopause is for women. Papapause is for men.
Papapause, that one. Somebody who is old enough to be your grandfather, you have voted him to become your president. How will he be able to develop something?
Meanwhile, France gave Macron at the age of 42 and he's performing. He has made France the best place to live.
Yeah. You went and vote your grandfather. He'll come and live old life with you. He come and be living old life with you. He will never bring anything positive to your life. He will only drag you backwards. And after all, he's your grandfather. Anything you do,
he does,
it's your play. He say, "Oh, wait a minute, so he will keep playing with you until everything is finished.
And you can't speak against you because you say you should honor your father, so that your days may be long.
So that you think he's old. No, he's old. He's old with old brain, so he cannot be able to bring good thing to listen. I'm not saying that old people are
but for sure we need them, but not in presidency.
Somebody
they should be sitting advising us to do
somebody
good.
Who is around 80 years is good enough to sit down and tell the country what is advise the country how to move forward.
Than
not to
he himself direct the affairs
as a president.
No, that one.
He will never rule the country. It is only his father's. So if somebody who is 80 to 90, why will he ever bring anything positive to the country? He will never bring anything good to the country. It's his nephews, his children, his sister children who will be directing the country. Whoever brings his idea is the one that country will be living. So the country
just as Ronaldo and his family people are dragging us.
The development of the country will be retarded. Development will be retarded because the people are not out there to make good impact to the country, but to rather impact themselves and enrich their children. They are chop old men. Come and see the old men in Ghana. Don't they see Ghana? They are suffering.
See them.
Look at the old men, old school, governing the country. Why will the country ever move forward? I think this time I think Africa should learn from that.
Should rise up. Rise up.
Well, we are doing the spiritual work. We don't sabotage anybody.
But do all because we are all in.
Because in my community, sometimes even when they bring a wife, a very young girl, to somebody to marry, he will say, I also need to enjoy the year, but this my child is still very strong and his mind is still very strong and blood is strong. Give it to him. Give it to this man. I think he deserves it. But this our generation nowadays. Somebody who is very old, 70, 79, want to become president. What will he impact the country? He will never find anything good.
Thank you. Let's end it. Let's end it. You have done very well. You have taught the whole world lesson that most of us will be using to live. It's good we spoke English so that the video will go viral. This is one of the things that people need in life. You should be expressing what we have before we lose it. Africans have something great, and one of them is what our father here has said. He's a powerful spiritualist in Savannah region. So any help, his number is there. You can contact him.
The only tribe that has a minority in Ghana, and then the biggest vast land. No tribe has the biggest land comparing to my tribe.
No.
You understand? We have the vast land. It should tell you that we have history behind. You understand? Somebody enjoying something today was worked for decades ago. In medieval times, it was fought and conquest. Well, I don't want to go back.
We'll find time to talk. We'll find back to go.
If you just call me, if your manhood is having problem, I'll solve it for you. You're having money problem, I'll solve it for you. If you have marriage issue, I'll solve it for you. Document issue, I'll solve it for you. I'm not saying that I am God, but I am doing my best to make sure that I keep that brighter family name ahead of anybody. You understand? Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's greet all our church viewers, especially Alaji Kere, Chief Agwezo, Chief Sunsundana. We greet you, and then Asantimano Weche, and then my very best Ghana Music Award coming to Canada. Media Police and wife.
Just mention some name. Well, my regards to everybody. The Agbazo you mentioned, I don't know him personally, but I'm also hearing good things about him.
He's very powerful and very good.
Like the way my name is out there.
He is Fancy Gadam spiritual father, and then Godfather.
Fancy Gadam, okay, that's okay. His Godfather. The man is also doing
very
well.
Good, very
His
good.
Area is also doing well. That's good.
And then let me give my wife, because as you said, we need to eat and sleep. So I'll eat my wife and sleep.
You have to.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. The name still remains Benty Robert. Wherever you watch it, here is Ghana. Akan TV is in Ghana. Kumasi to be precisely. We are walking around asking spiritualists who are very powerful, who are very good, to tell us what they know when we come to spirituality or spiritualism. We greet you all. The names still remain. Madam Fui, Mami Sewa, and Mami Sim, Zara, and Mami Groya, and Mami Henrita, Bichamun and Ibia Mushebi, and my inshira, Adumninti. Amen.
Hey. Yo, Bob Free. I go rena so. You want so. I'm Ramexie. Susumu Jishemu. I go rena so. You want so. Ramexie. Susumu Jishemu. Any day woman. Maybe some creme or some. Aba some. Any crease or some. Why DNA, the creative director, Baba Ginebra, director 2, Ababa Church, Miami, New, Exi Robert Bento, Yetio, Jaya City, Sempa, with the Mayadano, Robert Bento, Yetio, Jaya City, Sempa, with the Mayadano, Exi Robert Bento, Yetio, Jaya City, Sempa, with the Mayadano, Robert Bento, Yetio, Jaya City, Sempa, with the Mayadano, Vutu Sembrenie, and Crushes Sembrenie, and you need more from Ramexie. I can't TV, no money goes to Amuje. Yadin Sempa, Humus and Nebrem, Exi Robert Bento, Yetio, Jaya City, Sempa, with the Mayadano, Robert Bento, Yetio, Jaya City, Sempa, with the Mayadano.
Akan TV. Subscribe for more. Akan TV, the internet, bro. Subscribe for more.